In this video, we're going to take a look at how to use Mrs. Webb's sales import. You've always been able to import files into Mrs. Ware, primarily contact lists and commission statements. And now, only in Mrs. Webb, you're able to perform multi-stage imports, starting with daily or weekly order acknowledgement reports, followed by weekly sales or shipping reports, and finally, monthly commission statements. Each of your manufacturers will send you different combinations of these reports, and you'll be able to import these as they're received. So now let's take a look at how to import a file, an order acknowledgement report, using Mrs. Webb. When you log into Mrs. Webb, go to the Sales menu and click on Sales Import, which will take you to the Sales Import page. On this page, you'll see a menu and you'll have a sidebar. The sidebar will show you 3 folders. The Sales Import folder, which contains the spreadsheet data that you're working on when you're uploading the file, matching the field names, matching the data. The Pre-Processed folder contains any items or data that the system's unable to match because it isn't in the system yet. Examples of this type of data could be new customers or new products. The Imported folder contains the orders that have been imported into Mrs. Webb after you click or tap on Update Records when you're in the Sales Import folder. So let's begin the process. You're going to come up to the menu bar, click on Actions, Import from File. Select the file that you want to import. And click Submit. The next step is the mapping process. During this step, you'll match the column headers in the file to the field names in Mrs. Ware. It's not necessary to match all of the fields in Mrs. Ware, nor is it necessary to match all of the fields from your spreadsheet. When a field name matches exactly to the column header name, it automatically populates the field with the first row of data showing. When it doesn't match, you click on the up-down arrow to select. There's a drop-down list showing the column header names that are available for matching. In this instance, we're matching the column header customer account number to the field name account number. You click on it, and the first row of data populates. Scroll down, matching all of the fields that are available. When you've completed all of the mapping, click Start Import. You'll see a pop-up notifying you when the file has been uploaded. Click OK. You'll see column headers with ID at the end of the name. These fields are for existing data in Mrs. Webb. Since we're just importing the information, we've just uploaded the information, we'll scroll to the right, and anything without an ID at the end of the name indicates that it was uploaded from your file. As you scroll across, you'll see all of the information from your file showing. What we want to do is we want to fill in any missing information, such as the manufacturer's name, or if it was a commission statement, report the payment amount and any of the related information. We'll do that first. In order to multi-select all of the fields, we'll click in the circle to the left of the manufacturer name, the ID field. You'll see that everything is selected. We'll come to the sidebar and click on Batch Edit. Scroll down to the manufacturer ID name field. Click to toggle it on. If the manufacturer is not in the system currently, you can click on Create New and fill out all of the information. In this instance, the manufacturer is in the system. Begin to type the name, and you can see the options appear. Click on the correct one, select Update Selection. Manufacturer's name will appear in all of the rows. Now what we want to do is we want to match the data that was from our spreadsheet to the fields that are already in Mrs. Ware, to the information that's already in Mrs. Ware. So we're going to click Match Data. You can see there are 4 new orders. There are 8 rows. You can see by the account number that each of these orders has 2 line items, so that accounts for, this one order accounts for 2 rows, and that's why you have 8 in the system. You can check across, make sure that all of the information is appearing. Looks good. We're going to update the records. We update the records. The information is no longer in the sales import folder, but has moved to the imported folder. We can check to see if that's correct, if everything came into the system. Scroll to the right, you'll see a batch number. This is the batch number for the file we just imported. You're going to right-click, select equals and the batch number, and now we have 8 rows, which is what we should have. We're going to go across and scroll across. And make sure that all of the information was imported correctly. That looks good. The import is complete. To perform a second import, we'll go to Actions again in the Sales Import folder, and you can import your next file.